Good morning, guys. I'm back again to help you with another win. Woo! All right, let's have a little look-see at what happens when your whether it's girlfriend, wife, ex-wife, when they regret what they've done. They regret separating. They regret leaving you behind and moving on with what they have thought is going to be a better life. The best reaction a real man can have is the smallest reaction possible. No reaction, if you can do that one. Just walk away. She's decided she doesn't want it. Why do you want to be there? You definitely don't want to be clingy, begging, trying to win her back. Whatever it is you do, giving her gifts, giving her promises about what you're going to do and how you're going to change, what you're going to do differently. She's already unsatisfied. And if she's gotten to the point that she's actually separated from you physically and emotionally, then this is more than likely something she's been working on, thinking about, building up to for a while. It's probably not a quick decision. Therefore, gentlemen, you need to take some time as well. Don't get upset, or don't show you're upset. Don't be upset on the outside. Don't get angry. You should never get angry to the point where you say things that you might regret later. Meaning losing your cool. You shouldn't lose your cool. Suck it up if you have to. Wait till you're alone and then hash through the more difficult feelings to manage. But be more stoic. Be more of a gentleman. Be quieter. Remain quiet. Even when you feel like she's pushing you, prompting you, urging you, even if she wants you to explode. She wants you to argue. Oh my goodness. I had a wife one time that loved to argue. That was her thing. She loved to argue. And she knew what things would set me off. And she would take any opportunity to try to get me into a fight. And yes, early on, I did fall for it. Yes, I did. I jumped right in face first and would take on the fight to defend whatever it was she was talking about. She would take things that were personal and close to me intentionally because she knew how to twist my feelings and get me to respond. She just wanted to fight. She loved to fight. It's ridiculous. I've never seen anybody like that. And to be honest, my initial reaction was to respond with a fight. But I want to tell you that once I took some time, I had some time, and I was able to calm down and internalize, I stopped showing a reaction on the outside. My temperature might rise on the inside. I was angry, but I would keep my lips shut. I would not respond the way she wanted. And I'd move on. When I did respond, I tried to come back with short, calm, quiet facts. And let me go back to the quiet part. This is something that I've used in work and in personal life over the years. When someone is upset, whether it's a customer, a coworker, whoever it is you're dealing with, and their response is to get louder, I get quieter. I get calmer. For one thing, if they're really upset and you're calm, it really bothers them. It makes them more upset. This is the technique I would use when I was dealing with an authority, someone that had a position or power over me. Say back when I was in school, administration, dealing with a principal or something like that. I would remain calm. I would get calmer. I would appear to be calmer the more upset they got. Because this was a way that they could not say I was doing anything wrong, but it would piss them off more. little technique I used. But the important thing is that when someone is getting angry and they're getting louder, you get quieter. And it forces them to tone it down so they can hear your responses. Now, when someone's angry and yelling, when people fight and argue, most of the time their ears close and they're not going to take in any information that you are sharing, not and actually consider it. It's not going to make a difference in the argument. But by lowering your volume, it will bring them down. It'll upset them because you appear to be so calm and in control, and you set them off. But it'll also force them to calm down or quieten down a tad so that you can be closer to resuming what might be normal communication. All right, so we've touched on the how to react to the angry and the arguing, but the real success of escaping, leaving, departing a relationship in which she has decided that you're no longer meant to be together. You thank your lucky stars and go on your way. And your greatest success will be to move on from that point to better things. Spend your time with better people. Invest time in yourself. And that means learning something new, getting a better job, getting an additional job, putting more money in the bank, getting jobs that earn you more money, adding on skills. Yes, it can also be improving yourself physically, taking care of your health, working out regularly, all those things that improve your life. And it's not from one day to the next, you go from the bottom to the top, but you need to always be moving in an upward position. Even if it's a slow incline, we need to always be trying to move up, forward and up is where we want to go, progress in life. So the best thing you can do to that person who has decided to leave you behind, walk away from you, is to live a better life. Live a happy and fulfilled life. And exactly what that means for you is not going to be the same thing as it is for me. We are different, and that's fine. I mean, how boring would it be if we were all the same? We don't want that. You go live your life and you do well. You be well. You live well. You succeed and you move forward. Don't look back. A lot of times, these people realize, sometimes sooner, sometimes later, how they've screwed up. There's regret, and they want to try to come back. And sometimes you really have feelings for someone, and you really think that you're meant to be together, but you have to hold strong. You have to be strong. And you don't have to talk back, you don't talk down to them. You don't have to argue. Just be solid, be confident, be stoic, and be calm. Give them a smile. Give them a nod. Give them a little look of pity. Don't go into it with your words, but, give them a little smile and then turn your back and continue walking forward up that hill in the direction of your own personal triumphs. Because that person, if they've decided to come back to you, then they are either in a position where they're stagnant, they haven't moved on from where they were when they were with you, or they have moved back down the road. They've moved multiple rungs down the ladder, several steps down the stairs. They are behind, and they are thinking that they see that you are moving on and moving up, and they want to be there. So the best thing you can do all the time is to be a man, be a strong man, live a good life, live a righteous life, and carry on, carry forward, be strong, guys. Keep it up. You can do it. I want you to do it, and I want you to tell me about it. And I don't have a problem. You can let me know about your failures as well. I'm going to share some of mine with you. My life is not perfect. I have not lived a perfect life. I've gotten to where I am by stumbling, by falling, by rolling back down the hill sometimes. But I've gotten up, brushed myself off, and moved forward. It's not a fast track. It's not always a fast movement. It's not always enjoyable. But I tell you what, it is always setting goals, looking forward, and moving in that direction constantly. You can do it, guys. We're not talking about flipping things 360 degrees in a day's time. We're talking about life changes for a better life, for your lifetime. All right, guys. Can't wait to hear from you. Later. Oink, oink.